Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Lego Movie video game. Now almost certainly last recording was the end of the story, so I'm going to click continue here and see credits, and then we're going to play in free play mode. Unless they somehow made a final level, which would be amazingly insane because we've seen the ending of the whole series. So yes, we are just here with credits, which we'll just sit here and let's see. This was developed by TT Fusion, which is not TT Games per se, and I don't know how much of the game I can really blame on the engine and how much of the game I can blame on the video game programmers. I mean, like, I could probably blame the lead tech artist, but do I put any blame on the lead audio engineer or the lead animators? Because did they really do anything wrong? Are the levels great in this? Not really. The last few levels have been rather short, and then there were some levels that were rather long. I'm not really opposed to each level in the Lego game being about 20 minutes long if you're just playing it in story mode, but I kind of have to just withhold judgment until we play it in free play mode all the way through. And so the first thing that we need to do is I need to find score times 2 red brick. I need to find all of the other things in the overworld and try to purchase those and enable those extras. And then once I've collected all the red bricks in the overworld, unless they are actually in the game, and if that's the case, then that would be a problem. Then play the levels again once I have all the indicators and know I can find the pants and the 5 collectibles. And otherwise I'm just going to try to run through the levels as much as the game is going to let me run through the levels. In general, we still have to say don't get this for PC, but maybe you'd want to get it if you just love Lego games. It's not been as bad as Lego Harry Potter 5 through 7 as far as locking up, so that's an issue. But I think if you were playing on a console, the Lego Harry Potter games, they might run fine. So it's just bad PC ports, and why even bring it to PC? Maybe I should turn around my attitude on being upset about certain games not coming to PC and say, I'm glad that those games didn't come to PC. If they were going to come to PC and run horribly, how much more of these credits are going to go on, I wonder. There's really not a lot that can be said. The song is still good. If I heard this song on the radio, like, every now and then, I'd be like, alright, this is good enough. It would get annoying, certainly, if you're a parent and your kid is playing it over and over again. But beyond that, I'm noticing there's a lot of special thanks happening in these. People getting thanked for not really working on this game. I think that's probably the truth of the matter, is that a lot of people didn't work on this game, and that's part of the problem. If we can find the people that ported it to PC, those people need to be pointed out as doing a bad job. It seems like each one of these groups are being run by one person, 2 people. A lot of them are VPs and directors and things that have nothing to do with anything. And it's such a weird thing to see the credits in a video game, and it's like the PR specialist, the vice president of publishing, and the people who didn't touch the game at all are getting their names listed. Like the sales team. They certainly, I guess, it doesn't matter to me if they are listed. It's probably nicer to do that, but at a certain point, you're just having an incredibly long list of credits that people are just gonna skip over. If you're gonna respect your viewers' time, well, by making the credits go fast and being as concise as possible, then they were more likely to actually watch us. Like marketing and PR intern, you could probably have put him under marketing and PR and just in parentheses at the end say the intern instead of giving him his own section. Warner Brothers Canada, Warner Brothers Mexico, Warner Brothers, all over the place. And this is just really for the region 1 area of here's the film talent and the voice talent getting credits for the cutscenes they were in from the movie. The music does practically tell you exactly what was going to happen at the ending, and it is a very different ending from your standard movie ending. Nobody gets killed or arrested or anything. Well, I guess Lord Business theoretically did get killed, but maybe he got killed, maybe he didn't. Let's see. And the only reason why this is a Lego game and a WB game is because of licenses and companies owning companies. Maybe a different company besides TT Games should make a Lego game. I think it's probably time. I think it's probably time that Lego said, you know what, how about somebody different make a game? Let's see what Square Enix or Ubisoft or Electronic Arts does. Just so there's a little bit of competition here. So that TT Games at least make sure the quality is good. Now, almost any of those companies would do a bad job on it, but then again, they might make a Lego game with some new ideas built on the new engine. Squish. Is Squish a video codec or is it a compression for codec? I bet it's compression codec. And the Live Vorbis is probably the video codec. And Z-Live is a compression company, so Apple codec for the video and MA4. That very well might explain why the videos did not play right. And it might actually explain the audio too, if they were running Apple codecs of the MAs incorrectly, or that codec may just be very processor intensive or bad in some other way. So we got 26.9% of the game done. And now we can go to the bonus room, I guess, is where we're going to end up. Didn't even know there was a bonus room. Well, this is interesting. I was not expecting this. So we're in the bonus room, and we're playing the bonus level right now. Look at that. And nothing here, of course, is Lego, because this is the real world. And see, this is almost a tease at what the Lego Movie 2 might be. But then you would just be telling Toy Story, wouldn't you? And look at the Lego wallpaper. Like, and Lego stickers. there isn't a ton of stuff in here. I may very heartily struggle. What is that stepping sound? And we've got no music playing again. I think the audio team does deserve some blame for making certain sections of the game just way too quiet. These Lego pieces don't look like they're gonna move. And here's the Lego book. One of the mini Lego books that... Actually, it's kind of hard to buy Lego books on the Lego website. For some reason. They're all made by DK. But there's one gold brick. And here's this. Yeah, I don't think I would enjoy the Lego movie if it was set here. You could do a little bit of this and maybe have them moved from one house to the other. I was thinking maybe they'd go generational, and so the next movie would be set far in the future where the kid had kids. Or there could be a bully that was threatening to like do actual permanent damage to the... She's just bouncing up here. What is this book? It's a Ninjago book. She's climbing up socks. And then Lego city boxes or something. See, this is so quiet, and the music is on. It's just they've got no music to play. And see, if you did make a Lego game in the Unreal, you could probably get a lot of these pre-built assets, which I'm assuming all of this is just pre-built assets, into the game. Here we go. At least we get some kind of music there. And I can turn into anybody I want to turn into, so... I mean, we're in free play mode, aren't we? So there's really no reason not to play as a flying character. And the game is lagging like crazy. Some of these Lego books, the Lego Ideas books and such, are probably a good recommendation to have if you have a lot of spare Legos, or if you like a lot of creative sets going on. See, this feels like it's just a big empty room that's designed for maybe a car or two to show up. Like when we drive in this. If I drive up here and get out. What is this? Like Emmet, what do you do when you build this? I can build any of... any of the things that I've collected all of the plans for, which is to say nothing. Here's the golf ball. I need to swap characters to maybe somebody else. Do I have anybody that has a laser beam? Yeah, Superman. I don't recall this song playing anywhere in the game. Let's see, how high up can you go? Lego City poster. And it says Finn there. And on the outer edges of this poster, we have a bunch of studs hidden. And this is a Ninjago poster. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. Doesn't even say Ninjago, but I can recognize it. I'm not a huge fan of the Ninjago thing. It's got its cartoon that's bringing people in. There are quite a few and a growing number of Lego cartoons out there, and I just think it's kind of playing to tropes, but also it's for little kids too, so I'm hardly their target audience. And little kids like tropes. I've heard that little kids can't deal with surprises mentally, actually physically, like adults can, so they enjoy the same thing over and over again, and relatively simplistic things, so their minds can process little bits of it each time they watch, and that's in general why they also end up watching the same thing over and over again. Not sure how true that is, but I guess I'd have to see the studies and ask a child psychologist. So we're at 500,000 here, and we're kind of struggling with flying with Superman. His flying's not super smooth, but it's not terrible. This is an interesting bonus level because items are being hidden in a 3D plane all over this room instead of what I would typically expect, which is, so we need a lady. All kinds of Lego memorabilia. This is too much Lego, frankly. Broaden your horizons, kid. Even for me, somebody who is a big fan of Lego, I would say this is too much Lego. You don't need to be that obsessive as a child. Let's see. And I'm trying to do the laser eyes underwater, and it's not working. Did we find everything? Let's see, can we change the music? Let's see, all around the monitor. They're definitely trying to distract you. Alright, so this is where it starts. So now switch to wild style. And now we swing this way, swing this way. Having the lamp in the way is not helpful. Score out cart? What is that? Score out chart. I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of Dungeons and Dragons thing? And we're at 750,000 now, and we're missing 5 gold bricks. Back to Superman. Let's see. I have no idea what that is. And still we're getting that thumping like somebody's knocking on the door or something. Maybe score out chart has something to do with darts, which Lego darts is a weird combination for sure, because if you threw any Lego pieces, you're almost certainly going to. Yep. Yeah, score out is a darts game, isn't it? But yeah, if you threw any Lego pieces, they would fall apart, certainly. This is an interesting turn of events, certainly. And I'm gonna get 1 million, but I don't think I'm gonna get the remaining gold bricks. And the fact that you find 10 here means there's only 60 in the remaining game. There's probably only 2 in the 15 levels. That makes 30 to start with. And we should be close to hitting 1 million. So I get 1 million, that gives me 1 more. And getting 1 million studs, if I get to keep this, it will actually turn out to be super helpful. Because I desperately needed more studs once I start trying to purchase things. There we go. We'll hack the computer as Benny. And we'll see if this takes us into another mini game. Well, not a different mini game, it's the same. I thought maybe they would go crazy and do something completely different. There are achievements on this, so I'm gonna get every single stud here, just even though it's lagging, just in case that's an achievement. I haven't looked at what they are, but I know this is a new enough Steam game to include Steam achievements, and certainly on any other of the Lego games, even the very first ones, there were achievements on the other systems. I think I missed one, actually. Can I fly through the center there? Nope. Wow. I was gonna see if I would fall through there, but... And I got stuck under there, and I wasn't even supposed to be able to get under there. Where's that gold brick? There it is. Man, does he move? He just bounces. I wonder if there's a gold brick if I switch all of the MP3s. No hitting of the switch. Let's see. He's got this cloud, this whole cloud section here, kind of on its side. Let's try Batman. There we go. That's what I thought. Something like that might happen. Now the fact that this is under his bed just leads me to believe the kid is ashamed to have a colorful side. This cloud cuckoo land is being hidden. But I'm reading a lot into very little there. Let's see, back to Superman. And back to lagging. Is there... Flying up here, trying to get an eagle's eye view. Where could the last gold brick be? Feels like you should do something to unlock it. Maybe in this lamp? The best idea I have here is to switch to all the songs. Let's see, I think that's all three of them. Yeah, there's only 4 songs in the whole thing. The other kind of Lego books that are interesting to get, I have the Lego Star Wars books that it's really just kind of like a product catalog of all the Lego Star Wars things. And for me in particular, I find it more interesting to have just a book of a lot of those than instead of trying to own all of the things, because that's far too many Lego things to own. If you're gonna get every single Star Wars set, a lot of which are repeats because they're. Let's see, if Superman had his ice breath, that might work, but he doesn't. So, if only I had that extra. If only I could turn on an extra that would... There's 20 extras, and there's 15 levels. Maybe Benny does another one? I suppose it's not worth... It's worth a try. Let's see what happens if we do have Benny. No, he can't do it. I mean, I suppose we've done as much as one could hope. See, it feels like I should be able to hit those things, but I don't know what character that would be. They could, like, hit those. I assume that's the way out. And is there anything behind the bed, perhaps? There's a plug behind the bed. Well, no, actually there's a wire here that goes nowhere. And that's as high as you can get. And I guess we could look in each corner. Look out from each corner of the room. Did I look under this table? Maybe there's sneakily hid one right under here. Under the shelf. It's not a table, it's a shelf. I know that. Nope. So, from this perspective, I can't even look that way. Did I look around the trim of the door frame? Yep, it just doesn't look like I can find the final one. Like, if it was somewhere back here, I would have to do all kinds of maneuvering to try and get to it. Yeah, I just don't think it is. Don't think that's the trick. The same way I don't think it's under there. And there's nothing to break over here. There's this bear's nose. See, and I imagine it is just hidden somewhere that I'm not seeing. Well, I have one more idea and then that's gonna be it. How long have we been playing? 40 minutes. I'm not sure how long the bonus levels are gonna be. Well, it's not really a bonus level this time, but let's see. I don't think I can get up both of the ramps. I don't think I can get up that. Well, that broke some things. But I'm expecting something closer to a string of, like, if a string of studs showed up, that would make sense. That's what I was supposed to do, is drive this car somewhere. So I've just run out of ideas, but once I have the gold brick detector, I guess I'll have it. So let's hit this and see what happens. So we can go to the Bricksburg, the Old West Cloud Cuckoo Land, the Octane Tower, and then there's one locked area, which I kind of wonder if the locked area isn't the bonus area. We're so close though. So close. Maybe if I like step on the keys, that would do something. There is something here. What's that car? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. It is, it's a race. So the only indication that there was a race was the single double line. There we go, and we got them all. Well, there's definitely nothing more to do now. Maybe a stud or two sitting around somewhere, but that's kind of it. So let's go to Bricksburg. Why can't I skip a loading screen, and why aren't you just skipping a loading screen? So that bonus gave me got me up to 2.5 million, and we are now in Bricksburg, and I wouldn't be surprised if we just did a quick run through each one of these.
Send him a letter.
We're gonna have to probably play pretty thoroughly, but there's not that much here. It's just gonna be struggling through the lagging to do all of this. Because this is the entire open world section right here. It's just
Oh, they're so nice.
These little sneaky areas as we fly up and around. There's stuff to do, but not a ton. Seems like there's an invisible wall over here. An invisible wall there. Don't touch my stuff, rule 192. So yeah. This is 1/4 of the open world right here. It's not much. Well, let's see. Can you quit the game and save and exit? Yes, you can. That's going to be it for the bonus level. And we saved and made that progress. And that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right there's a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.